Andy, thanks for joining us once again today. We'll look ahead to Saturday in a moment, but firstly, we're on Thursday today. Let's look back at Tuesday, a 2-1 win at Cheltenham and an impressive performance on the night. Did you see pretty much all of what you wanted to see from your team in one game?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty much a Bromley performance. I thought we started really well, played some really good stuff, got the goal, and then kind of, I wouldn't say we sat back, but we kind of stopped doing the right things that had got us the goal. And then on the flip side, I thought Cheltenham sort of reacted to us scoring. Not just the team, but the crowd as well. And it made it difficult for us. There's no doubt about that. We then get the second goal, and you kind of feel that the game should be pretty much, solid at that point. And then they get a wonder strike, and then you're going to be in a grandstand finish, at any ground when you're away from home. And the beauty of that was that we stood strong. We made some good tackles, good clearances, and defended well as a group. And got across the line, which was a great result for us.
And when you go to a team that have had a difficult start to the season, there is sometimes an assumption from the outside that it's going to be an easy night. Certainly not the case. Cheltenham putting in a great performance.
Absolutely. I never once I think it was going to be an easy night before we even went there. Michael Flynn's an astute manager, and his team will represent him. So when someone's slightly wounded, they're going to come out with, firing on all cylinders, and they didn't disappoint. They chased every ball down, they run for everything. And let's be honest, I have to be honest, another day they'd have won that. So the plus side for me, my team was strong, my team defended well, and maybe last season we would have drawn or lost that. So that shows a bit of progression in my opinion.
The games are thick and fast at the minute. Got back early hours of Wednesday, and we're now on Thursday, like I say, and travelled to Notts on Saturday. But how have the boys been today?
Yeah, the guys are pretty much, as they always are, Matt, as you see them around the place, they just move on to the next game very quickly. It was a late night. Travelling home was tricky because all the motorways are shut and roadworks. So it's just a case of making sure that the right players get the right rest and recovery, and the other players that are not working, go out there and then get a good sweat on and have a good session. So preparation's been as it always is, bang on point, and credit to the team and the staff that are really putting all the work in to make sure we're ready for Saturday. And
on the injury front, Carl Cameron missing the last two games, Corey Whiteley missing out on Tuesday as a result of an injury against Fleetwood Town. How are they both doing at the moment? Yeah, both good, both fit, both ready to go. We head to Notts, as I've been saying, on Saturday. It always seems to be a fixture that throws up an entertaining game of football.
It's a nice fixture, I think, for this division. Not County are the biggest club in this division, in my opinion, in stature, in history, and size of ground, and probably support. To be honest, they're a really well supported club. It's a club I really like, and it's a club I like going to play against. And no doubt that people look at where they are. They're having a great start. We'll look at the other night. They scored 4 fantastic goals, so it's not going to be an easy game by any stretch. It's going to be a really tough test for us, and one that will, in my opinion, kind of let us know where we are a little bit.
A few of the supporters on the way up on Tuesday night, unfortunately having issues with trains and having to turn back home. Obviously some made it up on the coach, but we're hoping that all of them can be there backing the boys on Saturday.
Yeah, I didn't realise there was problems with the trains going to the game, so that would probably explain, I thought there was normally a little bit more than that, but although the support was great, by the way. Sorry about that. Yeah, but we always take good support to Notts County. I think it's a fixture that our fans like. Hopefully we can give them something to cheer about Saturday, and the trains are good and everyone gets there safe and sound.
Thank you, Andy.
Thank you.